Good morning everybody and welcome back to the garage, or as they say where I come from, garage. I'm ex-human race and I'm stood in front of my Rogue West Side monster bench. It's this thing, it's got 4 posts and a flat bench that you can sit on or lie on or whatever. Now, what do I like about the monster bench? Well, number 1, I like it, and that's really what matters. Number 2, I think it looks pretty cool. Number 3, it's the safest way I've found to bench press on your own. Next one, because I think we're up to what, number 4? Number 4, it's incredibly stable. And number 5, it's actually really comfortable. And what makes it really comfortable is the fact that it is so stable, but also is this fat pad. This fat pad is really wide and really deep, really thick. It's a very, very comfortable way to bench press. Now, I want to talk a little bit about bench pressing. My best bench press is 400 pounds, but it was for repetition, so I would bench press 400 pounds 8 times. Now, I've never used support equipment. Now, let me define support equipment. Never used like a bench shirt or a squat suit or squat briefs. Haven't used a weight training belt since I was 24, and even then didn't use it very often. Don't really believe in weight training belts to use them all the time. Some people like them. I have some problems with them. So, at the age of 46, that's a long time ago for me, but at the age of 46, yeah, I could bench press 400 pounds for reps. At the age of 43, I did a 400 pound bench press for reps, and then the following day I did my first triathlon. I'm not the world's biggest fan of the bench press. I happen to think that push-ups and press-ups are superior, and I think dips are superior again, but I've bench pressed probably since I was about 12, on and off. Not all the time. I much prefer press-ups, much prefer dips. I can't bench press 400 pound now for 2 reasons. One, I'm just so far into my 50s, and the other reason is I've got a torn supraspinatus. However, we're not going to talk today about how great the Rogue Monster Bench is, and it's great. If you're going to have a home gym and if you've got the space, get one. That's the only reason. If you've got room, you've got the space, you can put one in the garage, put one in the basement, put one in the spare room. If you've got the room, it's a really safe, really stable, very comfortable way to bench press. And then when people come round and they look at that, they say, oh, that's cool, you've got one. So these are all good reasons to get one, but that's not what we're going to talk about today. We're not going to talk about these J-cups. These J-hooks are made by Ghost Strong. Build quality is fantastic, and they slide. You can slide them around like this, which is really useful, very comfortable. Beautifully made. We're not talking about Ghost Strong J-hooks today, or the cups, or the brackets, whatever you want to call them. Today we're going to talk about this thing. This is a Kabuki Strength. Chris Duffy owns Kabuki Strength. He owns like 62 world records. I think he did a 3,000 pound total. Mega strong, you know, 10 times stronger than I'll ever be, 20 times stronger than I'll ever be. But he makes these, and it's called a Kadillac Bar. And it looks cool, it just does. And a lot of people have never seen one, so these are good reasons to buy one. The build quality is exceptional, it is outstanding. He uses great materials because he's a mechanical engineer and he's like, you know, done a 3,000 pound total, so he knows to build things really strong. So the materials are excellent, the design is outstanding, and the build quality is just really, really good. So what can you use it for? Well, you can use it for bench presses. You can go wide, you can go medium, and you can go narrow if you want to work your triceps. And by having your palms facing inwards, it's called a neutral grip, and supposedly it's more comfortable on your shoulders. You're less likely to get a shoulder injury. What else can you use it for? Well, if you turn it over kind of this way, you can use it for like hammer curls. If you do hammer curls, I prefer to do chin-ups and pull-ups myself, but you can do it, and I have used it, it works really well. You can also use it, and it works really well for this. It's spectacular for this. It is spectacular for doing tricep extensions. So if you want to lie down or sit down and do tricep extensions, this is the most comfortable, most useful thing I've ever used. Now, I have to be a little bit careful with tricep extensions because when I was 37, I tore my triceps out the bone and had to have surgery and had to have my elbow put back together. I was practicing the Israeli martial arts, Krav Maga, and I was hitting this pad and tricep went up my arm and it was a mess. So I have to be a little bit careful on tricep extensions, a little bit careful on bench presses, don't have to go too silly. But this is very comfortable and it's very easy to use, it's very strong and well made. This isn't going to fall to bits on you. as long as you keep the nuts and bolts nice and tight, nice and secure. What does it weigh? Well, it weighs 20 kilos, that's 44 pounds. So that's what it weighs. A little bit less than an Olympic bar, a little bit less. And now you'll see it's got this curve in it. It's a camber. Now what that does is it allows you to get a deeper stretch. Now for some people that might be uncomfortable, but it's okay, just use less weight. Use a bit less weight, get a nice comfortable stretch, and just enjoy using it. Now, would I buy one? Well, I did. And I want to make this clear, if I've got something in here, I bought it. And not only did I buy it, I bought it out of my money. You know, it wasn't, I didn't like get a loan to get it or get a, borrow money to get it. And nobody sent it me, because nobody's going to send any me. I doubt anybody's going to watch my videos. But still, I have one, I enjoy it. Do I use it every time I bench press? No. I'll maybe use it once every 2 weeks or once every other week. So it works really, really well. So I've told you how great it is. Sleeves are wonderful. You could put a lot of weight on there. I bet you could get like 1,000 pounds on it if you wanted to. I'm using rolled deep dish plates, so they're really wide, really deep. That's why they call them deep dish plates. I like the look of them. I like the finish. I'm a big fan of them. This isn't always here. This is the Rogue Matador. I use this for dips, and mostly if I'm dipping, I do it on the squat rack, on the monster rack. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my breath back, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lie down, and I'm just going to do like a warm-up set. It'll be 134 pounds, so no weight. So all you safety people out there, the reason the safety straps are not in is because I don't have any weight on. 134 pounds, there's no weight. What I'll do is, I'll probably just bench press it 50-60 times, just to show you this is like a warm-up set. You would lift something like this, I don't know, 50-60 times before you put some weights on and did some proper bench presses if that's what you're into. So I'm just going to get my breath back, and just going to get ready to lift and what have you, and showing my undershorts there. So I'm not going to go with a narrow grip today because, to be honest, my right shoulder's bothering me a bit today. So I'm just going to go with a medium grip, and I'm just going to bench press this. I'll just do it 50 times or so. Might get 40, might get 60. So let's see how many we get. And what I'll do is every few reps I'll just shout a number out, and that number's, by my counting, the number of reps I've got. So if anyone's watching and I don't get that many reps, leave a comment, tell me. You can't count, you're cheating. Okay, got nice and stable. Feeling good. Feeling really good. That's 33. Body one. See that? No, don't leave it. I get 50. So, 50 repetitions. Probably lowered them a little bit too quickly. So that's what I would use as a warm-up. Then I'd wait about 3-4 minutes, throw some more weight on. Not really throw, but place some more weight on and start pressing again. So once more, Kabuki Strength, nice company, nice equipment. It's the Kadillac Bar. If you haven't got one, consider buying one. Use it for, as I said, bench presses, hammer curls, tricep extensions, close grip bench presses. I have rowed with it, but I didn't think it was that great for rowing, but it's a nice piece of equipment to use and it's beautifully made. And as I said, Kabuki Strength, it's a good company to deal with. Thanks for coming back to the garage. My name's Ex-Human Race, and I think next time what I'll do is a review on my Elite FTS safety squat bar, the yoke bar, and I'll compare it to the Kabuki Strength Transformer bar, because I've got both. Why would you not? Thanks everybody, and Ex-Human Race, I'll say goodbye now. Thank you.